Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to give an update to my build. So now my Paragon tree has tricks of the trade, which coincides very well with combo points and also combination because I rotate between puncture and twisting blades all the time. And the 25% multiplicative damage bonus applies to twisting blades and puncture all the time when I rotate between these two skills. And I still use turf, I still use ambush, combat, explore, and closer. It's just that I changed it up so that I do not use a 6, I believe. Yeah, I do not use a 6 glyph, which used to be diminish. So now I only have 5, but now I have this node over here, Havoc, which boosts my critical damage by a lot, and also Focused and Brawler, which boosts my damage by quite a bit. And this also reduces the amount of strength and intelligence requirement needed to meet all the sub requirement of the rare nodes, because having the 6 Paragon tree really increases the amount of strength needed. So this allows me to in the future remove the strength affix from my boots and maybe have a shadow step affix over here, so then I save up 1 more point from Shadow Step, which I could put into Stutter Step or other affixes. And I also have Alchemical Advantage and Deadly Venom maxed out now. So yeah, this allows me to have more damage with poisons. And also I have 1 point in Stutter Step. I do not max Stutter Step because I already use Momentum, which gives me 15% movement speed. And my necklace and boots already give me movement speed. So 200% is the cap for movement speed. And so if I max this out, I am overcapped in movement speed. So I only have 1 point in the Stutter Step. So aside from that, everything else is the same. In the future, I want to try out... well, I do have this Momentum legendary aspect on my amulet now. It used to be Edge Masters, but I feel that I have enough damage, especially with the Tricks of the Trade legendary node now. So I want more survivability. And basically with this legendary aspect, I never die. What this does is that with 3 stacks of momentum being the ultimate passive node over here, with 3 stacks, you have 358 times 3 life per second, so that's around 1000 life per second when you have momentum key passive up, which is basically all the time. So you consistently have 1000 life regen all the time, plus your siphoning strikes. You're basically unstoppable and unkillable unless you are pushing for like tier 80 or above, where mobs basically one-shot you and you have no time to life regen, which happens to me all the time when I try to push for tier 80 and above. And honestly, people say you need damage reduction affixes on your amulet, but I did the calculations and that if you have damage reductions on your leggings and your pants and your chest already, the amount of damage reduction gained from your amulets is actually negligible, because with the pants and the chest, you're already at around 60%, 50 to 60% damage reduction after the multiplicative damage reduction calculations, and that's excluding the buffs from your Paragon tree. So basically adding a 20% of poison reduction and close damage reduction from your amulets only gives around 2 to 4% damage reduction overall when you factor in the diminishing return from multiplicative damage reductions calculations. So I don't think it's a good idea, but you can try it out if you want, but I just won't bother because it won't make that much of a difference, and mobs are basically gonna one-shot you in tier 80 and above anyway, unless you roll a very good dungeon with a very good affix sigil, which I think higher tier dungeon clears on YouTube have. So for example, Blind Burrows, or for example it's basically other dungeons where the mobs do not one-shot you, and the mobs that one-shot you are basically the tusk boars, which basically charge at you and one-shot you, or the mobs which throws in the needles, they one-shot you. The ghosts, which are archers, they one shot you. The ghosts which are banshees, which sends a barrage of shots to you, they one shot you, and also the railgun ghost, which one shot you. So there are a lot of mobs that one shot you at tier 80 and above, and even if you have damage reduction from your amulets, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. You're basically fishing for nightmare dungeons where they have less one shot mechanics from the mobs, and you're basically rolling the dice for a good dungeon with a good affix for Nightmare Dungeon 100 clears. So yeah, that's just an update on my build, and I will post the Paragon tree and the skill tree in the description below. So if you're interested, you can check it out if you want, and make some adjustment if you want. I think you can change a lot of things just to your liking with this Paragon tree. So you can test it out if you want, and you don't have to really follow like teeth by teeth what I have. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.